Hey, welcome back. And I hope everybody is having a great Christmas. And thank you for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today, guys, we're doing another MasterVerse versus Origins comparison video, and this time of Merman. And I've got a good one here. I've got new Eternia MasterVerse Merman, all right, against his cartoon collection origins version of Merman. All right, we're going to take a look at the figures in the packaging. We look at the beautiful artwork that comes with both these amazing brands. All right, as you can see, I have them loose from both brands here to take a much closer look. Okay, and basically asking the question, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Merman's Masterverse New Eternia version, or do you prefer his cartoon collection version from Origins? Now, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you hit that like button, and thank you for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you upload new videos, and please share this video. Who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at Merman. And of course, we'll always start with the MasterVerse side here. All right, and this is going to be a hard one for you guys. This for at least for me. These two right here are neck and neck, but I do have one. It's my favorite, but it's very close, very close. But all right, but we will take a look at the MasterVerse side here, the new Eternia Merman here. All right, just came out this year, and one of my top 5 favorite of all of 2024. Of course, you have the 30 points of articulation. You have the Mattel logo. You have the MasterVerse. Beautiful, with the red rocks or the rocks blasting around it. All right, and there he is right there. There's old Merman. Looks absolutely amazing. The detail is incredible. I absolutely love the detail of this version of Merman. Some beautiful artwork of Merman right there. All right, got some octopus and stuff like that. Some sea life, some creatures. You have of course, the Master Universe New Eternia logo. Merman, of course. Right, a nice side shot, glamour shot of this amazing, incredible, iconic villain. Right there. There he is. Just absolutely, beautiful, absolutely amazing, fabulous. All right, of course. Once again, I gotta say, I love the MasterVerse art. Box art. I still love Origins. That's still an amazing artwork. But like I said, there's something about the live action, figure mixed in around beautiful artwork and very cool artwork. And you have Merman right here in this toy form. Looks great. Of course, he's got some squid or octopus right there coming out of the ocean. Of course, there he is right there. Little bio of Merman. And of course, the cross-out that came with Merman. The Ocean Warlord. And of course, the other side, it says, nice glamour shot of Manny-Faced taking on Beastman. Alright. Now on to the figure itself right here. And I gotta say, just like Evil Lynn yesterday, I feel like they, for the first time, they absolutely captured Merman perfectly with this figure here. That's why he was one of my top, 5 favorite, or top 10 favorite Masters figures of 2024. I love his detail of him. The look is incredible. The eyes speak for themselves. Got this, this crystal, shine to them. They look amazing. Of course, these iconic sword. I love how they can hold the sword in the back right here. I love that touch right there. The sword is incredible. It's got this really detailed ridges and stuff like that. Fierce. Everything about this Merman I absolutely love. From his spear to the face sculpt. The one downside is it's a major gripe. I wish the mouth was articulated. It looks like it is, but it's not. From his armor, the bronze, or kind of the goldish bronze tint right there. Everything about this figure is incredible, and I absolutely love it. He's amazing. New Eternia has once again knocked it out of the park. An amazing figure, in my eyes. And like I said, probably the best version of Merman we have received in the Masters line so far. Incredible, absolutely great. The detail, the armor, the face sculpt, everything about this figure is amazing. Well done. MasterVerse and New Eternia, like I said, has knocked it out of the park. Hope I don't make sure he doesn't hang on, hit the box and fall over. There we go. But incredible figure. But we got to take a look at his cartoon collection variant. Okay. All right. So here he is. The cartoon. Hang on. I dropped him fast. Hang on, guys. All right. So here is his cartoon collection version. Make sure his spear does not hit it. Okay. All right. Of course, you have the 80s Adventures right there. You got the He-Man and the MasterVerse Filmation style logo, which is amazing. Some warnings and stuff like that. You have that beautiful bluish sky, purple stars. You know, you got Merman, the Ocean Warlord, of course, the vintage or the Filmation style Grayskull, and there's old Merman in the packaging from straight out of Filmation. You know, just like New Eternia, you know, the cartoon collection absolutely captures the look and feel of these figures coming. It's like coming out of the screen, you know, from Filmation. And Merman is amazing, absolutely amazing. There he is. All right, his armor. Of course, he does come with a trident right there, and the Pearl of Power, and the cartoon collection logo, or basically, you know, it's the Filmation logo, but they have to call it the cartoon collection. All right, Mattel. All right, of course, beautiful. I mean, there's nothing against this artwork here. I love this artwork. You know, showing off a famous scene, you know, an iconic scene from Filmation. And I love how they do that, you know, with this box art. I love it. But there's something about MasterVerse I just like a little bit more, all right? But this is still an amazing artwork right there. There's, you got Merman with his Pearl of Power right there, with his trident right there. Of course, the Crosso, the other figures, they were in this wave here, or two figures were part of this wave, which was Stratos and Merman, I believe. And then Teela and Trapjaw for the other wave, all right? Alright, so now on to the figure itself. Back around here. Alright, I gotta find it. Okay. So here he is. Here's old Merman right here. We saw him just a second ago. I love this figure. I mean, just like I said, you know, just like New Eternia, you know, Mattel and the cartoon collection have absolutely captured the look. And it's just amazing. It's like right out of the Filmation cartoon. Like, finally, we're getting figures. You know, I think Super 7 did it, you know, in Classics line or in the 5.5 scale inch. But, you know, but for me, you know, it's the first time getting these amazing figures from the Filmation cartoon, and I absolutely love it. It looks great. The detail is amazing. The one, you know, downside, I will say, okay, with this figure here, I love his trident, you know. But there was an episode, it was the same episode where Teela, you know, and I think they should have done that, when Teela was trying to discover her mother, and, you know, and Merman was a heavily part of that episode. And there he had that, I think he had, was it Merman or is it was Merman, but I think he had like a spear with a red jewel, on his spear. I can't remember the Crimson Pearl, I don't know what it was. Forgive me, you know. I just remember that was a very iconic episode, and I remember Zor picking up, you know, taking the spear from him several times to get rid of, so you know, he wouldn't hurt Teela. I think that would have been a better choice than the trident. But the trident here is beautiful. It's really cool. It's basic, you know. But it works. You know, it's a beautiful trident. Okay, so I like that. I love the detail of Merman. Now, the one thing he also comes with, which is a pain in the butt, is this marble, this pearl-looking marble here, which does not have a, you know, if you remember with Spikor, the cartoon collection version of Spikor, he had those two game orbs with the little, like, piece cut out where you can have him gripping. I think they should have done the same thing with this pearl here, because basically you got to, like, sit it in his hand, basically, and not move him. Otherwise, he's going to keep falling out, you know, which is a shame. You know, they should have given us something for allow us to grip this pearl here with the figure. That way it won't fall out every time you try to move him. So that's my only gripe. It's a beautiful pearl. Pearl-less, like marble, like thing. It glitters. You know, you can see it on the camera, I hope. But I like it, but it's just, you know, you got to, like, fit it in the palm of his hand, and hopefully it doesn't, like, move out of the way. So, I mean, as long as your figure is stationary and you're not messing around with it, you know, you should be fine. But one bump, you know, and it will happen. It happens to all of us. You know, we're going to bump the table or bump something, and it's going to fall over, and then the marble or the pearl is going to fall out of his hand, and you just be careful not to vacuum it up. That's all I'm going to say. But amazing. Beautifully done. You know, fully articulated, you know. as you know, the from everything from old Merman here, from his face sculpt, for more detail and and the tone of his like the muscles in his legs, standing about half an inch taller than your basic, Origins figure. Okay, but I love this version of Merman. More of a bluish greenish tint. With Merman, normally Merman has that very dark green tint, like right here. A very different like shade of blue, like almost like a light bluish green tint right there. The eyes, look at that, look at the face sculpt. Amazing. Like right out of Filmation. I love it. I absolutely love it. But now to choose. Now, which one do I prefer? Uh you know what? I have to give it to the, and the great part is that there's no wrong answer here. These are two amazing versions of Merman. You know, Mattel has done an amazing job for both brands, giving us two iconic variants of Merman here. But if I had to pick one, I have to go old school. I mean, the Filmation version, because I have so much love for the Filmation cartoon. I have to give it to Origins, for me. But I have nothing but good things about this version of Merman. The detail is incredible. In fact, and I mentioned this before, and, I'll say it again, this is my feelings now, is that, New Eternia brand of MasterVerse, is absolutely nailing it, as we all know. I mean, if there was no New Eternia at all, if they did not come up with this concept for the MasterVerse line, I don't even know if the MasterVerse line would be like on right now, or like continue right now. I mean, they do have some success with the Revolution show, but that's based on the show. Now with the show gone now, I mean, it's basically just New Eternia figures now for the most part. We occasionally get the movie variants, but no word about that. So if there was no New Eternia line, for MasterVerse, who knows where this line would be at MasterVerse line. So thank God they gave us this incredible line. This is an incredible line with great detail with these figures that, it's the basic figures, but with different concept artwork and weapons and stuff like that. And little tweaking of the bios, but still amazing. Absolutely. So let me know in the comments below, guys. First of all, what variant of Merman do you like? If you had to choose between these two versions right here, his MasterVerse New Eternia or his Cartoon Collection version, which one do you prefer? I mean, these are both, outstanding. For me personally, it is the I feel I just love it. As all of us, we grew up on Filmation. For me, first, getting these figures finally, right out of Filmation is amazing. And so I have to give it to, the Filmation Cartoon Collection version of Merman. But, like I said before, MasterVerse has done an incredible job with this version, the best version so far of Merman to come out. Detail from everything, from his armor to the face sculpt, everything. Comes with extra hands, by the way. I mean, beautifully done. But for me, for now, like I said, there's no wrong answer here. I mean, you can pick. It could be a tie, or maybe maybe you prefer the other versions of Merman have come out from the Lords of Power from Origins to his actual vintage or Wave 2 figure. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's still Merman, and it's an amazing Merman. So, but for me, it's Cartoon Collection Merman for me all the way. But let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings and what's your favorite version of Merman. All right? But there you go, guys. All right? All right. I'd like to take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you for joining me today, guys, on Christmas Day. And I will post this later in the evening, tomorrow. That way you guys can, of course, spend time, I hope, you spend time with your friends and family and opening gifts and having a good meal and stuff like that. All right. All right. Of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell when you upload new videos. And I was hoping to have that Necroconda glow-in-the-dark Snake Man figure from Origins. He should be here hopefully very soon. Hopefully, maybe on Thursday. If not, we'll do another comparison video, all right, on Thursday, which will be Hordak. We have the Deluxe Princess of Power MasterVerse variant, and, of course, the Cartoon Collection version of him, all right? All right, guys, so I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas day, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take care, and Merry Christmas, everybody.